Come see us on tour. We're going to be in Bakersfield, San Jose, California, Buffalo, New York, Toledo, Montreal, Toronto, Ottawa, Glasgow, Manchester, Belfast, Dublin, Liverpool, Birmingham, and London. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets. Guess what? The real purpose of the Syrian war is now manifest, or one of the real purposes. It's what Israel wanted.
What?
That's right. Oh, I should have that video of Netanyahu saying, well, we got to take out Libya, we got to take out Syria, we got to take out Iraq and Iran, and then then there'll be peace and democracy.
Oh, the original MAGA project, the Greater Israel Project.
So Syria willing to normalize ties with Israel. What? So you realize that Syria is run by al-Qaeda, right? They're supposed to be jihadists. They're supposed to hate Jews in the Israel. But it's funny that ISIS and al-Qaeda never attack Israel. Isn't that funny? They're supposed to be their sworn enemies. It's almost like al-Qaeda and ISIS were invented by the United States and Israel. It's almost like that.
And Pakistan. Do you have the jokes?
Goodbye, axis of evil. Hello, axis of normalizing relations with Israel. I'm just waiting to find out that Jolani. So this is Jolani. That's the leader, the Al-Qaeda. I'm just waiting to find out that his real name is Fred Scheinbaum, and he's from Queens, New York. That's what I'm waiting for. So they're open to normalizing ties with Israel. Really? Your sworn enemy.
Boy, they're less radical than Columbia University.
Yep. But it's got to be under the right conditions. What conditions would those be? To have Israel stop bombing you? Would that be the condition? So Syed Mohammed Marandi said Syria is willing to join the Abraham Accords.
Oh, nice.
This was the objective of the dirty war against Syria from the beginning.
Well, but just because it doesn't mean that
it's part of the Greater Israel Project. They want part of Syria, and they want Syria on their side. They want people who are running. So that's what this was always. There it is. Don't you feel like a sucker? And the people who said this, you called us Assadists. You called us Assadists when I said this. Syrian war is not what it looks like.
And it made me hungry because it sounds like a burrito.
Jordan Peterson should interview him for the Daily Wire.
They should talk about how anti-Semitic Candace Owens is.
I like Syria. We will fight you right up until the Abraham Accords. Right up until then. then we're cool.
This is a real mitzvah, Jimmy.
Yeah. George Galloway says, "Dear shills for this, hang your heads in shame. Refrain from further public comment. Accept your disgrace. You are useful idiots for Israel and the empire." Or worse.
He's talking to Jordan Peterson?
So this was always an Israeli plan. This was always an Israeli operation. And like always, they get the United States to do most of their dirty work.
Well, Syria did a lot of shadow work.
Just like in Iraq, just like in Yemen, just like in Libya. Israel gets it, and now they're trying to get us, and just like in Israel got the United States to do most of their dirty work, and now they're trying to get us to do their dirty work in Iran. And I bet it's going to work.
Yeah. That's why we know the Ukraine one's going to end, because we got to get to work in Iran. They've been busy pushing it. I don't know if Pete Hegseth was undercover trying to keep us out of Iran, but maybe because they're trying to get rid of him. Yeah,
well, we're going to talk about that next. If only Christopher Hitchens was alive to see this, huh? To see he was a dupe. Syrian girl says new Syrian regime Jolani says he wants to sign the Abraham Accords with Israel. We tried to warn you that the Syrian revolution were a bunch of Zionist puppets and al-Qaeda, but you called us Assadists and helped destroy Syria.
Who, me? I didn't even know you.
So, not you, Kurt. Doesn't mean you. Syria is prepared to normalize ties with Israel and join the Abraham Accords under the right conditions, the al-Qaeda president of Syria said. Republican Congressman and President Donald Trump ally Cory Mills met with the al-Sharaa. So his name is his name Sharaa? I thought it was Jolani. Who's Sharaa?
Sharaa, Ahmed al-Sharaa. No, he's the president, Sharaa.
I thought Jolani was.
Who's Jolani?
Isn't this Jolani? That's Jolani. He's the president.
No, it says Sharaa.
Syrian interim president Ahmed. Oh no, I guess that's Sharaa.
Wait, who's Jolani? That
Interim
sounds familiar.
president. It does say on the bottom. That's
Who's
interim
Jolani?
president.
Wait a minute. Hey Syria, who's Jolani? Oh no, that's not an American actor, singer, dancer. Can you look
Wait,
it
no,
up?
is it Zaid Jolani, that journalist, reported this or something? Wait, this guy's got a real Gerard Butler look to him, doesn't he? Like 300?
They're the same guy.
They're the same guy. They just have different names. Here,
Wait, his name is Jolani also?
He's also known as Jolani. So it's
What
the same guy.
So he's some kind of intelligence ass, just like how Bibi Netanyahu, aka Ben Itai, aka John Jameson, or some Irish name.
So this guy is known as. Take her. So this guy is president of Syria, Ahmad al-Sharaa, also known as Jolani.
So his name was Ahmad al-Jolani, and he made it al-Sharaa?
I guess.
Oh, okay. So it's like how Diddy would rebrand every time he committed a crime.
He was born Ahmed Hussein al-Sharaa in 1982. He's also known by his nom de guerre, Abu Mohammed al-Jilani.
So he's been a secret agent asset the whole goddamn time. Like Osama bin Laden, aka Tim Osman, when he would visit America.
So he adopted the Jilani name to signify his family's origins from the Golan Heights, which they're now giving to Israel. And they're all pals. Isn't that nice?
He's Israeli.
So he's Israeli. Just like I said.
He's Israeli?
We're going to find out his name is Marty Scheinbaum.
I can't wait. He's from Dearborn.
Syria's been pummeled by Israeli strikes since Assad's ouster. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu also sent Israeli soldiers into Syria to occupy a swath of mountainous southwest Syria, giving the Israeli army a perch over Damascus. The Israeli occupation of Syria is one of the host of challenges that Al-Sharaa or Jilani faces. Syria's economy is in shambles, with most of the country living in poverty, and the estimated cost of reconstruction from the civil war around $400 billion.
Oh, let me guess. He's going to meet the challenge and successfully do it and be an example to the other Arab countries to work with Israel and fit within the whatever pyramid we're building out there. How much you want to bet?
Al-Sharaa's comments about joining the Abraham Accords would put him more into lockstep with the United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, and Morocco, which normalized ties with Israel in 2020. None of those Arab countries, however, fought a war with Israel. Al-Sharaa himself hails originally from the Golan Heights, a strategic mountainous region of Syria, which Israel occupied in 1967 and then annexed. After Assad's ouster, Israeli troops pushed deeper into Syria, taking over a UN buffer zone. A buffer, we got buffers. Yeah, we got buffers, right? Everybody's got buffers.
Is that to keep Dave Smith out?
Al-Sharaa, or Jilani, previously said he was motivated by the Palestinian cause. Really? To do what? To kill Syrian Christians? Is that what motivated him?
What?
However, since coming to power, he has signaled a willingness to crack down on Palestinian fighters.
Well, who saw that coming?
No kidding. I mean, he's doing the bidding of Israel. Isn't that something?
And he's Al Qaeda.
And he's Al
But also
Qaeda.
from there.
Oh,
who made that group? Oh, what?
Ooh. That appears to be partly in response to a U.S. demand that Damascus publicly ban all Palestinian armed and political activities and deport members of Palestinian armed groups. Yeah, I'm sure it came from the United States. On Tuesday, al-Sharaa or Gilani's government arrested 2 senior Palestinian Islamic Jihad officials in a sign that one U.S. official told Mideast Eye was intended to demonstrate Damascus's capabilities. Syria's new rulers have an onus to show they can address America and Israeli security concerns while in America. So they're all at this was.
Oh, Israel's connected to his onus.
So this was.
Israel's
is
got
embedded
deep in his onus.
Israel's got him. They've grabbed him by his onus. So this was always an Israel-United States project.
Wait a minute. So when those Israelis were dancing on 9/11, which I thought was a cruel rumor, hoax, but was a real thing, and they got arrested, if you recall, and sent back to Israel, but they were actually prophets of the future when we would all get back together with Al Qaeda. Wow, this is a really uplifting story, Jimmy.
Isn't it?
He got past his hate and anti-Semitism.
Yeah, he's got past his hate, anti-Semitism. Okay. It's almost like
his other fake name, and now
it's almost like he's working for Israel the whole time. It's almost like that.
Oh man, I can't wait. In FP, that's Foreign Policy Magazine, or The Week. Next time I'm flying in the airport.
Oh,
I can't wait to see how this guy gets boosted as like. Remember when they liked what's his name from Lebanon, Gaddafi? They rehabbed Gaddafi
Libya.
for
Libya.
At least Libya, like 3 months. They were rehabbing Gaddafi. He's wacky, he's cool, but he condemns terrorism. Remember that?
I do. So Gilani, the president, the Al Qaeda president of Syria, just started using the name al-Sharaa in December of 2024, which just a few months ago. You know why? Because he wanted to distance himself from his jihadist past and bolster his legitimacy. So I'm not a terrorist anymore. I'm now working with Israel and the United States, and we're all friends.
It's soft launch. He's soft launching his new identity.
Yeah.
Much like when Bibi Netanyahu, formerly Ben Milkowski of Philadelphia.
That's right.
Soft launch his name to gift from God. That's what Netanyahu means.
Yeah.
What a gift that keeps giving.
What a gift.
Thank you, God. Thank you, Yahoo of the Shastu, for sending us Ben Milkowski.
So all the people who thought that the Syria was an organic uprising and they're fighting back against Assad because he's a brutal dictator, you are what they call, in my old neighborhood, chumps. You are a chump of the highest order.
Rachel Maddow fan. Absolutely.
And you would think, sure, they're Rachel Maddow fans.
No one would bring it up. Look, how many people you know that even know anything about Syria, and you tell them Al Qaeda's in charge of Syria, and they go, "Oh, that doesn't sound good," and they move right on. The only people that would think believe any of this literally have to be Rachel Maddow fans by process of elimination.
Come see us on tour. We're going to be in Bakersfield, San Jose, California, Buffalo, New York, Toledo, Montreal, Toronto, Ottawa, Glasgow, Manchester, Belfast, Dublin, Liverpool, Birmingham, and London. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets.